French beans, also known as snap or green beans, and locally known as Mishiri, are a major export crop. Interest in the crop is fast growing for both fresh consumption and processing, and one farmer in Baringo County has abandoned his lifelong passion of goat farming and is now growing French beans for export. In this week's episode of The Next Frontier, Keitany spends time with this farmer and brings us the following report.
Meet Keitany Chemirmir from Chepnes in Baringo County was decided to take a step of faith into a new world of horticulture farming with the aim of exporting his crop to Europe, a first in the county.
Hapo mbele nilikuwa napanda nyanya na vitu kama watermelon, butternut, lakini nikaona returns yake haikuwa ya kuridhisha.
But with this kind of farming being the first in the county, Keitany decided to look for an expert in the field to help him in setting up his first 5 hectares as he prepares to meet his target of 25 hectares by the end of the year.
We're doing drip irrigation because we have challenges in terms of precipitation. Rainfall here is on the lower side. We are looking at below 600 millimeters of rainfall per year.
According to this farmer, growing these beans requires a lot of dedication and capital, especially if you are targeting the high season. There are 4 major stages which are highly sensitive in the growing process.
Natarajia sasa kuanzia kupanda ekari 25. Kila baada ya mwezi moja niwe nimepanda eka 5 mpaka 25.
Harvesting is usually done twice a week for the fine beans and 3 times a week for the extra fine beans. This continues for around 3 weeks.
The problem here we have the issue of water and the labor. Pest and disease here is not that much because it's the first crop that's being done here, so there's not much issue of pest.
A major outlet for these French beans is the European Union market, and with their weather patterns, the export market in Kenya falls into 2 major seasons. The low demand season, these run mostly from June to September every year. It is characterized by lots of supply from those who produce with the long rains and low demands from the EU market as they can produce their own by then. The high demand season, this usually runs from September to around March. During this period, EU markets are faced with winter and their only option is to import, and that is when Kenyan farmers like Chemirmir find a gold mine.
We are investing a lot in our horticultural extension so that we can be able to produce the right quality French beans and roses. You know, again, maybe many people don't know that we are an exporter of roses. We have a huge farm in Alamaravin and near Kelelwa that our farmers are producing roses that we export to the foreign markets.
With continued demand for beans being recognized, export companies are going into contract farming with farmers. These involve offsetting of fixed prices that run throughout the year, whether the season is low or high. With 3/3 of Baringo County being arid and semi-arid, most farmers in this county have always kept goats as the main source of food and income. But with farmers like Keitany now trying a new type of farming, this now opens the gates for a food secure and wealthy Baringo. Keitany for The Next Frontier.